Good night, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall is 2222, 10:22 on Friday night. Back with a plethora of stuff for tomorrow, sort of a typical Saturday. Going through, there's a couple at Aintree, a couple at Doncaster, one at Gordon. So take your pick with what you want to do. Missing in action last night. Had a few pints and I came back and was doing some homework, some research, as they say, and fell asleep. I didn't wake up until 12:30. And I was absolutely worse than I was before I fell asleep. So I went straight to bed and I was wrecked this morning. I put up one today. I went against a bus horse, a horse that won, I think, 3 different times for us, the one we dream of. I thought the other one would be classier to go out in front, and because the one we dream of had won over 2-6 before, and I thought maybe, even though it ran well in his first run for the Skeltons the last time, overcomplicated things. If I just wrote down 3 bus horses or 4 today, as in the other ones won, Avia 3's pitched up in Dundalk. We were on that the last day. It was a nap, and Tokenomics let us down the last day. That won tonight too, and there was another one there today. But I went for the one and picked the wrong one. But what annoyed me most was going against one that we had won money on before, on the flat, over hurdles, and indeed over jumps. So, such the joys of racing. We had what yesterday? Charisma didn't run. Active Authority added, put it up each way, finished fourth. A couple of firms were paying 4. I know the numbers bookie was, and there was a heap of money for Bentazo. Not off yard, finished fourth. Had a good chunk on that each way. I didn't think it would be out of the first 3. It shouldn't have been if it was. I know that it was drawn wide, but just never tried. What can one do? On to tomorrow. We have a bus horse running in the 235 at Doncaster. Indeed, the first 3 in the betting there are all by the same owners. James Doyle jumps ship. Realign hasn't ran on as heavier ground. Got to better check that now before someone corrects me. I could go to fair and go to fair and go to fair and go to soft. Fine Interview has won twice with cut, and it won well enough the last day, up £4. Callum Rodriguez isn't it that's in the bike? Yeah, Callum Rodriguez. It's an each way bet. They're paying 6 places there with some of them at 7-1. My famous last words shouldn't be out of the money, you'd imagine, but we'll see. 125. Oh yeah, there's a Shorties Double here. There's 2 graded races. There's a listed race there, and you see the likes of Montassib, 112. It would be given Spycatcher £2 in a handicap, and is getting 5, so that's £7. And even the likes of Narico, who loves the soft on the heavy, it's only given at £5, and it'd be given at 22 in a handicap. You see with the figures, and it likes cut, so it's a 7-4 favourite. But on the figures, it should be very competitive. Double that with another one that's well in on the figures in the 310. It's a list, fillies and mares listed race. It's Danielle. There's 18 in it, but 103, 79, 87. That's rated 110. It's streets ahead on the figures. The only one, Anna Swan is 102. Albertine is 104. They're 3-year-olds. You go on the ground, similar to the other one. 11 to 8, 6 to 4. That's a double. There's a handicap. Oh yeah, the 345. Mile and a half. November handicap. 36,000 to the winner. Soft, heavy in places, but it'll be riding heavy, I'm told. The favourite is a 4-year-old trained by Willie Haggis, Castle Cove, drawn in 4. The fierce interesting stat. If you look at since what year 2005, look at this 18, 20, 13, all most double digits. Only a couple of single digit draws. 8, I think, is the lowest, which was last year, Lord Melbourne, and that's in 4. I went with a 3-year-old, hasn't run in a handicap before. Don't know how well it's handicapped, but it has won on heavy ground before, and it could have been targeted for this race. Rebecca is firing on all cylinders all year. It's hosed up there on heavy ground. So third behind Scandinavia, the Ledger winner in Navan and a maiden early in the year. Won in Lingfield, but seems better with cut. Could be as far out as the lighthouse. It's drawn 11 as well. It's drawn high. 6 to 1, 7 to 1. That's going to be at least 8 to 1. I'd say it depends 6 places. Hope and Rock, decent chance as well. That would be the kid in it. Where does that run on heavy? Oh, I won on soft in Bath last year. I'm happy to go with the 3-year-old each way. The steers race at Wolverhampton tomorrow for anyone who wants one on the Goo. Aajej, ran terrible. It's only time on turf in Catterick. 4th, 3rd, 2nd, Southern Haydock. No, it's only second time. There is a novice handicap hurdle. The reason I was interested in this and trying to handicap it was our horse Astelia. We're debating whether to go for this tomorrow. A novice handicap hurdle. She's rated 106. So she'd be around here, number 5 if she was running. With a different sort of a plan that I'll divulge early next week to you. Lost Blanco, top weight, ran well in a maiden hurdle in Gowran Park. Behind Majax Hill, and it was a good bit back, 12 lengths back to the next horse, O'Reilly. He has ran since, but this horse was third to Joystick on heavy ground in Naas last January, so it'll go on hot deep ground. Third behind Joystick, rated 115. You'd imagine it should be up to being, being very competitive in this affair. Henry Bromhead firing going all right, but Derek O'Keefe is riding absolutely super. It's a 5-2 chance. Yeah. In Aintree, we have a couple of. I'm going for a hot trainer. Um, this is a Pertim's Network hurl, and normally with those you have to get in the first four to qualify. Normally they don't want to win it, but similar to Hottie Cologne winning the other day because it won't be going in the final of it. Um, Katate Dori for Dylan Johnson, claiming three, and Sam Thomas. This won't be going in the final, even if it wins tomorrow. It'll be going back over jumps, over fences. It's £5 lower over hurdles. It has won over hurdles before. That's the selection. It's 7 or 8 to 1, 13-2. And in the Grand Sefton, won last year by King Turgeon. I think he was only carrying 10-2 was it last year, 11-5 this year. In two, big difference. I went for the same yard. Went for a horse that done us a good turn before, Our Power. It'll be out in front. It ran in the Grand National and it jumped well enough, but it didn't stay the trip. 2-5. 14 starts over fences, 4 wins, 5 places. That's fair old average. Hasn't ran since the Scottish Grand National. Just behind its stablemate there in Kimpton. Second to King Turgeon. I went for just hoping it'll be fit because the yard is going all right. And the fact that it'll be front running. 15-2, paying 5 places. One at Wincanton, Badger Beers, 3 miles 1. The 7 running. I went with one that's stepping up in trip, Scarface, for Joe Tizard. Hasn't been seen since winning in April. It was over 2-5. It's a nice little horsing. So hopefully, is there? Oh yeah, the numbers bookie is paying 3 places, and that's 7-1. That's what attracted me to that area this evening there when I seen it. Anyway, that's about it, isn't it? Gowran Park, yeah, yeah. Dash the bookies over and out.